Hey guys, Johnny here from Chronic Health, and today I want to talk about something. I keep hearing it, but it doesn't make any sense. Which is, food is one of the pleasures in life. Your favorite foods are one of the pleasures in life, and that would be because you haven't tried heroin, or cocaine, or crack, or meth, or train, I don't know, fentanyl, all those drugs out there. So no, those drugs will kill you. Let me remind you, the number one killer, and the factor is 10x, 20x, is food. Refined, processed food. Refined sugar, processed food, or what you call food that has nothing to do with nutrition. That's the number one killer. No, but look, I eat this stuff and I don't die. You die in installments. You're on your way. But before you die, the commercial kind of foods that you buy are gonna suck up every penny that they came out of you. And that's how it goes. So you gotta think about this, because it's just the biggest problem there is. And that's another thing that you hear all the time, right? Oh, abs, you want to have abs, you want to be in shape. And abs are made in the kitchen. And I'm like, no. What do you mean? Abs are made far away from the kitchen. Instead of eating this or that, fasting. Fasting is key for health. Giving yourself a period of 8 hours between meals is key. No, the whole entire process, right? And keep posting on my channel is I started when I was 48. And look, I am 53 right now, right? It's been 6 years. The hardest thing for me to do was to give up all animal products. That was just a challenge. Somebody would look amazing, challenge me to go 1 month without any animal products. I failed miserably for 14 months. I couldn't do it. And I'm not here to propose, I'm not a proponent of the raw plant-based diet, mostly fruits. I'm a preacher. I preach what it did for me, what it's doing for me, what it keeps doing for me. But I'm not here to convince anybody, because it's impossible to convince anybody. It's like convincing a Democrat to become Republican, or a Muslim to become a Christian, or I don't know, if you're from this team, you want to convince it to become to the other team. I'm not doing that anymore. But I can tell you what it's doing for me. But the concentration from my part right now is totally into health as well. Without your health, you don't have anything. The explosion, it's just sad going to a restaurant, everybody's fat. You're going to a hospital. How can the doctor, how can the nurse, how can all the administrators, how can they all be obese? Beyond imagination. They get upset when you talk to them. You go to school, all the kids are fat. This is insane. This is an epidemic of major proportion. And it's all because, I'm not going to say there's bad intentions here, but the intentions are to make money out of people. So they'll sell you whatever. The cheapest thing that they can get you addicted to is sugar. Processed food, whatever they can produce quick. Coca-Cola and all those things, it's just sugar and water. So you got to rethink about this, right? Look, right now I'm going for a walk under the sun as much as I can get for an hour or so. And my lunch, or what you call lunch, is going to be between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and between 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And in the morning, I only have watermelon and coconut water. Right, so that's all I'm having. And he said, but you have fruits, it's got sugar. the fructose, right, is what out of the fructose I get my amino acids. And amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So everything we know, there are no experts out there. You know, I like the fact that everybody has input. I like the fact that there are people out there trying to tell us, right, how we're supposed to go about, but they are not really experts. There are not some people proponents of meat, vegans, vegetarians. All I know is this: there's three things we gotta get, and those are the pillars. You gotta use the body or lose it. You gotta exercise. That's what we're here to move, the physical body. And as we move and we use the body, you need nutrition, right? You need more than nutrition. You need to nourish yourself, whatever you call food. And then comes nutrition, right? And then you have to be able to rest. People keep saying that you have to sleep. Sleep is not a requirement for the human body. Restfulness, it is. You need to be rested. So sleeping is the best way to rest, but there are other ways to be rested. Come down, relax, showers, meditation, right? There's a lot of things that you can do to have your body rested. And those people who tell you that you got to sleep 8-9 hours, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat that I experienced that. If you have to sleep 8-9 hours, you're consuming way too much food, and you're full of it. And when I say you're full of it, I'm saying that literally. Literally, you have so much crap inside of you, right? Look at this mall. I love it. This is the design district in Miami. Beautiful. I love to walk around and see what these guys are doing. Look at this thing. How beautiful. People walking around with 10, 20 pounds of poop. So the digestion is soaking up so much energy. You gotta make whatever you consume into a human being. You eat an apple, you have to make whatever you are what you eat. We are what we eat. So whatever you eat becomes you. To make it that process, that divine process, where you eat an apple, it becomes a human. Banana becomes human. You're gonna be a piece of steak. I don't know how can a piece of steak can become a human, but because it's a cow, you know, you're a cow, you can't become a human. But anyways, that's beside the point. You are taking too much energy digesting, generating unwanted excrement, right? That you have to go and spend so much time in the bathroom. So one of the things that I like to tell people is I want to have my stomach empty. I want to consume. I'm trying to balance myself out in a way where I consume only what I need. So my stomach is always empty. Because if you don't have your stomach empty, or like I like to say it, a stomach full, a million problems. And a stomach empty, there's only one problem. So I'm gonna keep posting videos like this, and what I'm doing to just stay young. Just stay young. I just wanna age gracefully. I wanna find out how I am really supposed to age. And no age any faster than I'm supposed to. Right? And I'm getting, I'm getting better every day. And I keep working at it, and I keep listening to everybody, what they have to say, but I try to listen to my body. You need to drink a gallon of water, that's what I'm saying. You need to drink what you need. You need to eat what you need. You need to consume the amount of calories that you need, right? Always, at my age, I don't want to get bigger. In fact, I want to get smaller. When I say I want to get smaller, is I want the organs of my body to be as small as possible. Efficiency, that's what I'm looking for to do with my body. The heavier you are, the bigger that you are, the more that you have to carry around. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I want to be smaller, tight. I want to be able to be functional with my body, jump, climb, pull-ups, muscle-ups, stretch, play basketball, play soccer, be able to sleep. I'm sleeping about 6.5 hours. My target is to sleep 5.5 hours. Now, that target is depending because I want to be fully rested. I want to be able to sleep less than 6 hours, but I want to be fully rested. And one of the things that is helping me with my sleep, and I sleep really good, is I finish consuming absolutely everything that I'm going to consume during the day is going to be done before 7 o'clock, 6:30 max. And I do a meal replacement, which I always leave a link right below of what I'm consuming as a meal replacement after my meal. So I have a meal between 3 and 4, right? And then around 6:30, I do my meal replacement, which is the vitamins, the minerals, superfoods, the enzymes, everything that I need, right? So I try to make it liquid, so I can be fully digested when I go to sleep, and that helps me to go crash. Try not to even drink, just go straight into resting mode, right? And I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So 9:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping 6.5 hours, and I'm fully rested because my eyes pop open. In fact, today my eyes pop open before 4 o'clock, and that means that I'm doing something really good. And listen, I have kids, right? And I'm to a point, like, when I'm with my kids, and for example, I will have one bite of pizza, right? The next day, my body will tell me that was bad. I will know it. I will get some strange pimple somewhere on my nose, or my body will tell me once you get used to that, once you are fully detoxed. So I am getting better. I'm working on it. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm the best health of my life, and I'm going to keep improving. All right, I'm going to keep posting things, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. All right, 53. One more thing is, if you want to listen to anybody, you're going to follow anyone, then you're going to listen to everybody. How do they look? How do they look for the age compared to yourself? So I'm 53. I'm trying to see who is my age and how do you look? Because the doctors that I have, they all look like crap. And they're all my age. So I'm like, and they try to sell you pills, injections, which I'm not opposed. Any protocols. I'm not opposing the 80, 100 supplements. I'm not opposed to that. But my problem is that once you start taking it, you can't stop. So I'm trying to delay that as much as possible. And that's the idea, to go cut things off my life. Cut weight, cut food, cut poop, as much as possible, right? And just to stay clean, lean machine. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm 53, I think, although I know people that look much better than me, but for my age, I'm doing okay. I'm going to do better. All right, with that, I'm going to let you go. Happy Friday to everybody, and I'll talk to you next time. Check the link in the description for my meal replacement. I think it's living in the city is something that you got to do, because no matter what diet you follow, keto, paleo, or carnivore, fruitarian, it's hard to get the nutrients from the food that you buy in the supermarket, even if it says that it's organic. You don't know. I'm to a point where my body tells me, this says organic, but this is not organic. And that's one of the things that I like about being a raw plant-based, mostly fruits diet. My senses have been enhanced. My vision, my sense of smell, my touch, everything. Everything is enhanced. I can hear things. It's just amazing. But it's hard to explain. So, and I'm going to create a course and I'm going to teach people how to go about, because this is the hardest thing that you can do. Most of the people, I know why they fail. And I know why people tell you, oh my God, I got so weak. Yes, you gotta detox, you gotta just kill the microbiome and rebuild a microbiome from scratch that's been it's able to absorb a raw plant-based mostly fruits diet. All you need pretty much is fruits. You say, well, no, how are you gonna get big and this and that? Look, the closest animal that we have to us is the chimpanzee and the gorilla. They don't eat meat. They're huge. They're strong, right? But I'm not here to promote that diet. I'm here to preach my diet, and I'll make a separate course. I'll make a separate channel for how to go about, because it took me 14 months. The hardest thing that you can do, most people don't like to do hard things. They're not wired to do hard things. The hardest things that you can do. All right? And later on, I'll be going to do some pull-ups and keep on moving. All right. Let you go, guys, because it's already too long. Later.